right now, live and Right Now Radio.
Yes, indeed. We back again for another classic episode, live on Rite Now Radio, all the way from Nashville, Tennessee. Miss Whitney Davis, just Whitty on Instagram and all platforms. You know who I am, Mr. Right Now. We back in the building. Man, gonna keep this thing out just right. Yes, sir.
Hey,
Oh, so man, we get into it today. What inspired you to start pursuing comedy anyway?
so what inspired me? That's a really good question. I come from a family of clowns.
Really?
So yes, my mom is silly, my dad is super silly, and so our sense of humor was dry and like sarcastic growing up.
Yeah.
And so I didn't really know I was funny till people used to laugh at me in middle school. And I finally decided to. I used to be a writer, so I wrote jokes.
Mm-hmm.
So in 2015, I got the big chop. My hair was super short. So I was like,
Mm-hmm.
you know what? I should make skits about this because my hair looked like broccoli. It was really,
Broccoli.
it was giving broccoli. So, yeah. So I bought a MacBook and I started with or iMovie and just
Word.
started doing.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So like, you know what? I'm willing back. I'm willing to bet during that time. Like, like all your friends thought you were fun, but like you probably been like so serious at the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
You
seems
call
to be the
yourself just. You call yourself just being. I mean, like what? What I say? I've been there too. I'm like, dang. I realized that I actually had that. So then you found a man. Like you could actually do something with it.
right.
Yeah.
So
But what, like before you discovered that about yourself, what did you originally want to be when you grew up?
so I used to want to be a psychologist.
What? You a
Yeah.
psychologist? You gonna be like what's my girl that be on VH1 Fix My Life? You gonna be like her?
Oh, I would love that.
Ayana, right? Yeah, yeah, that's her. Yeah.
Ayana.
Yeah, Ayana. You gonna be like her. You gonna have people against the wall snapping their fingers, they gonna feel better.
No, right.
Yeah.
She she hardcore. She don't play.
That she is. I ain't gonna lie, man, cause that stuff I ain't never seen, boy.
I ain't never seen.
I ain't
Man,
never seen that before. Huh?
yeah. Yeah. Honestly, I did want to be a psychologist though, but in junior college I hooped and
Yeah.
it was a lot of reading. I was like,
Uh, yeah, too. But you know what? Why do psychologists have to read so much? I mean, of course, I do. I understand how to understand different types of behaviors, but I mean, like, why do they have to read so much?
well, they didn't have audiobooks back then.
They didn't.
I can't call it honestly, but I would like to go to school, back to school to maybe research
Mm.
more
Let me
as
ask
I
you
got.
this though. But since you have a heart for having people get in tune with themselves, have you ever thought about being a teacher? Do you see yourself doing that?
That's a really good question.
I can see that
My
though.
mom, really?
I can see that though. You know what? I can see you teaching like elementary school more so than high school though. I see you teaching the babies.
Oh, I would love that. I love children. Um,
Yeah. You seem like a nice third grade teacher.
oh,
So it's giving a librarian. It's giving a card catalog, book fair, school book fair.
my mom was a librarian.
Oh, for real? Oh, but there you have it. It's in your blood. There you have it.
Yeah, it's true.
Man, so yeah, so now what I've been wanting to ask for a while. How long have you been hooping? How long have you been hooping, man? I know you played a little JUCO ball. You say you were decent. What you were doing out there? You were shooting sky hooks or something? What you were doing out there?
Sky hooks.
You say you got a sky hook though.
You
Good. So you got a nice little turnaround. A nice little turnaround game.
I am decent with the turnaround
No,
for sure, and the
no,
step back. That was my,
no.
because I
Euro?
had
You got the Euro in you.
No, I never, unless it was necessary. Euro was not something I went
Oh,
to.
I'm the same way though. I'm the same way. But then again, the Euro kind of came like after I played though. We was still pro hopping. We was still
Yeah.
pro hopping. I'm 35.
Okay. I'm 33. So,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so
No.
I think that came that the Euro kind of came popular like my last year in college. That around about '09, 2010. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I I feel like it came probably my senior year of college.
Yeah. Like we were just pro hopping, pulling up, you know what I'm saying? That's all we were doing. Everybody back there trying to be strong. They want to take about it's about three dudes with them. Yeah, these
Right.
football players out there. Yeah.
Slick. You from Alabama? I know y'all was Bogarting.
Oh yeah, you see the vibe over here. This is the Alabama State University. Know how we do down
Okay.
here. What you know about it anyway? What I said, man, what you know about it? You know
I
something about that?
know nothing.
Man, you tripping. You tripping now. You tripping.
And
I'm I'm
hey,
I'm need I'm gonna need you to read some of the books over there.
you know, but getting back to your question, I started hooping when I was in fourth grade.
Okay. Okay. I started in the second grade myself.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ball. Oh yeah. Ball is life. Ball is life, man. It's real. I had to go and put that up. I had
What
to.
position?
Oh, point.
Point? Okay.
Yeah. I ran point, man. Yeah.
Got some ball handling in you.
Yeah. I'm decent now. I'm decent.
Hey,
I'm guessing like what you play? What you play like the three or the four?
JUCO I played 1 through 5 because of my
No.
height.
LeBron?
Yeah, but I could handle the ball, and I was quick, so I could run the
No.
1 through 5. And then I was tall enough to be a center, but then I had
Yeah.
guard, so I could get away from the slow post players.
No,
And then
nah.
yeah, and then when I went to Stony Brook, I was like a 3 slasher.
Word, okay. All right then. So you know what I mean? Like you had to pay yourself to anybody in the WNBA. Who would it be?
You know what? I wish I watched the WNBA. That sounds terrible.
Word. Well, man,
Who
come
would I
on.
compare myself? They used to say I was like a what did they call me? Silent assassinator
Oh
because
yeah. Oh, so silent assassin. Yeah.
that's what they used to call me that because I was really my demeanor is really chill, but then
Hmm.
if I get provoked enough, I'm gonna go off. So even
Yeah.
hoop, I had to kind of gain versus some people come out like ready. I had to kind of hit a
Yeah. Kind
shot.
of kind of get into it. Yeah. Get into it a little bit.
And
Yeah.
I was a passer. I did a lot of. I was all over the place, but I
I
miss. I
feel you.
miss.
Man, I mean, like, you still play though? I mean, still go to the gym and stuff.
You know what? I had a dream a couple nights ago, and I was playing basketball.
You had a
It was.
dream.
I had a dream, so that means I need to get on the court.
Yeah, that mean Dr. King trying to tell you to go back to the gym.
That's
Go,
exactly.
you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and do something. Yeah, you should. I'm going this evening when we get done.
Really?
Yeah.
Where you hoop at the community center?
Nah, I play at the Y sometime, downtown YMCA. Then I go on base. So I work out there on the military base. So I go to the gym out there. Yeah.
So you in decent shape?
Oh yeah, I'm still at it. I'm still playing in the leagues and stuff.
That's
I'm
all
trying to
right.
I'm trying to catch me a 10-day. Well, not a 10-day, but I'm still hooping though.
I feel it. That's so good.
Yeah,
That's
man. I feel like why not though? Why not, man? I mean, ain't nothing wrong with me. I ain't old yet,
hey,
and then I'm seeing people out there way older than me at it. So I'm like, shoot, let's go.
no
Yeah.
excuse.
But
No
man,
excuse.
but so like, did you ever have like a full time or part time job? Oh, you
Yeah.
just been doing comedy, just kind of hooping your whole way?
No, I had a full-time job. In 2015, I moved to Nashville
Okay.
for my job. My mom, she got a job at the state of Tennessee,
Mm.
and back home, I was trying to go overseas. I thought I would go overseas and hoop because I
Okay.
Yeah, I did some show basketball back in 2014,
Yeah.
and yeah, and then I went back home and I'm training and stuff, and your girl ain't getting no calls.
They
So
ain't call you.
yeah, honestly, I didn't know how to even sell myself. I was really
Mm.
ignorant to that.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't, I wouldn't call that ignorant. I just say, you probably didn't know the right exposure opportunities. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, but honestly, to tell you the truth, it's kind of easy. Like I seen people get picked up, man, for playing pickup ball. Like they have to just be in the right place. They round somebody who either know a scout or a coach, and they connect them, and then boom, the rest is history.
so true.
And then like you might have like little 3-on-3 tournaments, man. You never know who be watching you these places. People pick you up from there. Like for real, like it might be a little just a Saturday tournament. So, it's packed out at the park or the gym, and you never know who in there. They might see you, and then, hey man, you want to play with us? Yeah, I mean, yeah,
You right.
yeah, it
Opportunities everywhere, but hoop shape is a different.
is. Oh, it's way different. Yeah, it is.
I,
Yeah,
I didn't know till I got out the game. I'm like, you
yeah,
play offense and defense? Yeah.
yeah. And then you look at like, dang, I used to do this all day, every day, right? And then now you play a couple games now, but like you be tight. Like,
Ankles
ooh,
be
you gotta learn how to walk again the next day.
holy. That's that's so oh my
I'm talking, man. I played all day in the rain. I mean, 112-degree heat. All kind of weather.
yeah, that ain't no joke.
It hit different when you get older. You like, dang, boy, yeah. And then like you start hooping for a while and try to start back. That gonna be the killer.
Man, and you gotta stay in it because your lungs, it's like you look 10.
Yeah, man. You play one game, man. That one game be hard. It would be 21. You about the man about to die.
Absolutely. I mean, picks on you. It's like weight is enough.
Damn, my stomach, bro. Hold up.
Exactly.
Woo.
Exactly.
You
Yeah.
know
So
what? But I wonder this, like, do you remember your first acting performance? And how did it go? Your first skit that you did, maybe?
oh, my first skit. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, how did it go? Like, and also like, what was it? Like, what was it about?
My first acting skit, I think, was the broccoli. My hair, my hair being short.
Yeah.
It was just me by myself, but my first acting experience, um, that I was maybe not my first, but one that I could recollect is because I have a web series called the Wit series.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm with you. I follow you on YouTube. I see you.
Nice, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, yeah, so I remember because I was doing skits by myself and I would play a lot of characters, but then I would edit it, and I would edit it funny. So I remember thinking like, man, can I act with other people? Or will it be weird? You know? And then I was starring in the Wit series, so I was in my head.
Hmm.
And so I just remember my mom saying, pretend like it's your skits.
Hmm.
I was like, wow, that's so good.
That
And
made it
that's
easy, right? That made everything so easy.
sometimes you gotta simplify things in your
Yeah.
mind.
And that's what I said too, man. Just like for instance, like doing my podcast. So like I told you, this just a relaxed conversation. Don't worry about trying to be too corporate, trying to act like, hey, I'm Whitney. Don't do that. Don't do that. Just be yourself.
Hey, that's in motion.
Yeah, serious. Just be yourself. And and I found it easy, doing things that way too. I'm just be
Yeah.
myself. I'm just gonna be Rashad, and they gonna rock with me, and we gonna go from there. We gonna take this thing from there, man.
Hey, whoever for you.
Yeah, that's right. That's right, man. So like, you know what? Why you doing your skits? Like you have a lot of things in mind. You try to remember different parts, different, I guess, themes and plots maybe. Like, hey, you ever laughed so hard like you probably forgot your lines and the thing?
So my recipe is I might write down a script.
Yeah.
Then so like even my shooting my shot outside in the car when I get
Mm-hmm.
into the car and
Oh,
and
that's funny. That's funny, man.
I do that in my apartment complex. So it's people who live, and they be walking and looking, and I'm like, they gonna think,
Hey, so like they saw you run by on the last one, or you almost fell down the steps. They saw you.
you know what? Nobody was out that day. Thank the
Okay.
Lord. But they be out, and I'll just be, So I do the script. I might do it just regular, and then I start feeling it. Like if I'm really
hmm
talking to somebody, then I be like, Holy Spirit, give me some ad libs or some extra jokes. And by the time I'm done, I usually laugh at the actual video. I don't laugh
hmm
when I'm and then I'm like, well, if I'm laughing, then it's gonna be funny.
Yeah. I mean, but sometimes you can't hold it in.
No, you're right. I think I laugh more when I get ideas.
For
Cause I get
real.
yeah, I get ideas all the time and I just record them on my phone and I'll be like, I
Yeah.
laughed in. Like this is
Yeah.
so fun. Yes.
Yeah. I feel you. Cause like I know me, man. I'm silly, man. I know I'll start laughing. I
Really?
like I won't even hold it in either.
I love it.
But like it's not easy, stepping out on one of your childhood dreams. Some people are actually afraid to, to just bet on themselves and just let themselves be. But like, what advice would you give people on staying focused and just ignoring the haters?
Um, I would say figure out your why.
Mm-hmm.
Why you doing what you're doing. Because that'll sustain you when validation don't.
Yeah.
So like my why is to serve people with my
Mm.
gift of laughter.
Mm-hmm.
I think it should be a service because that kind of removes ego and
Yeah.
all the things that make you be like, I ain't doing this no more. Nobody liking, nobody following, whatever. Um,
Yeah.
so yeah,
See, yeah, I agree. See, like having that why factor and like you say, service, I could say the same thing in myself, give people a platform to just, promote themselves and promote themselves, be their highest self. But no, that keeps you coming back. It removes the part of it feeling like actual work.
that part.
Yeah, and so it's more like like man, like I get to do this today, like like I get to be, interview Whitney today. It's like yeah, it's not like maybe her get this out the way. It don't even feel like that.
I agree. That's a really good factor because it
Yeah.
brings fun versus obligation.
hmm So I know, cause I follow your skits and all your social media and everything. But what type of legacy do you wanna leave behind with your career? With your comedy, your acting, even your hoop career. Like, what type of legacy you want to leave behind?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
I honestly, I think my legacy I want to leave behind is just being a what is it called? An instrument, a steward of whatever God gave me. So
A vessel.
yeah, it's like hooping. I'm gonna exercise that. If the Lord wants me to coach later down the line, if I'm entering a season of acting, I'm gonna do my
Mm.
best by it. And just keep trusting the Lord. It's really simple. I wish I had like aspirations to be a movie star or like, but honestly, I
Mm.
just want to do well with my life
Mm.
and get to heaven, and He'd be like, "Come on in."
Wow. Wow. Man, you know what? That was actually my next question too. Upon,
Really?
getting yeah, seriously, like upon getting to heaven, like what do you want the Lord to say? But you just said it. Come on in. I want to tell me the same thing. Like he gonna tell me, hey, you better hurry up and get in here. I've been waiting on you.
And I'm gonna
Good
be like,
job.
"Cause I
So
ain't going nowhere."
so oh no, ain't nowhere else, ain't nowhere to look. But so I mean, I know you say you really don't aspire to be a big time say movie actor, but like I guess like I say like what are some of your goals with comedy and your skits? Like where do you see yourself this time next year? You want to see yourself with a full Netflix series maybe? Like where does Whitney see herself?
Wow, that's a good question.
You should go
Um,
for it. If not, you should try it at least. You have to.
the Lord is opening so many doors for me.
You should go
That
for it, seriously.
it's so much favor that He's exposing to me, even in the industry, that I'm still embracing my identity as an actress. I feel comfortable writing because that's kind of backstage. I know
Yeah,
I'm shy. I had stage fright. Um, so it's like I'm walking on these movie sets and they're like just Witty. And I'm like, Whitney's figuring out her footing, you
yeah.
know? And so it's that perception versus my reality and just all the things. And so next year, um, I plan to be financially free.
Mm.
I plan to have
Amen
a
to that.
movies under
Hmm.
my belt.
What's the second thing again?
I plan to have a few movies under my belt.
Okay. Okay.
Um, and I would love to be writing on a show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's huge. That's huge now. That's huge. It's gonna
Huge.
happen though. You just keep on doing what you're doing. It's definitely gonna happen.
Hey, I
Man.
receive that.
Yeah, so like, your mom told you to treat this comedy just like one of your skits. So, how would your parent describe like what do you do for a living? They say, look, man, my baby is a big time. What would they say?
She, my mom and dad, I be keeping them in the loop. So
Yeah.
they know I'm an influencer. Um,
Yeah.
but they're both creative. My mom was a minister of music for over 30 years. Her and my dad would create songs. My dad is an artist. They
Yeah.
both hooped. My mom was all state.
No. Okay.
Yeah, I got a lot of like my dad was like a legend in his neighborhood for hooping. So it's like I
Yeah.
got a lot of talents and creativity is what
Yeah.
I my gift.
Yeah. You inherited that for sure.
Yeah. So it's
Definitely did.
I mean, even people wanting to take pictures with me, my dad, he just like, that's so crazy. He'd be happy and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. So I saw, man, I think you was in Houston, matter of fact, like I think you got stopped on the way to dinner. They wanted to take pictures, man, and speak to you. I thought you like, whoa.
It's
That
so
take that that takes some getting used to. It really does.
absolutely.
It does, man. Like, look, man. Like, I was just in Atlanta yesterday for a tech conference, and like, I was surprised people had actually knew me. I said, man, you from Right Now Radio? I'm like, yeah, that's me. That's me. I ain't. I was like, I ain't had to say nothing this time. Like, they came up to your boy, but yeah, I was like, wow. I was like, what? Yeah, like that make you feel good. It catch you off guard in a way. Like, oh yeah, you had to kind of roll with it. Yeah, that's me. Cause I'm always such a very humble guy. Just extra humble with it too. And I was like, yeah, you can speak up now. You can say that now. I had to tell myself that. Man,
That's dope.
like oh now this gonna be a good one. Like, what's like the best compliment you ever received, and also what's the best? I mean, what's an insult that you received that you're proud of? 'Cause sometimes those insults can actually lead to a better direction. You know what I mean? Sometimes they can put you in a better position. It might, at first we not gonna see it that way, obviously, because it's an insult. Nobody wanna hear that. But like, I
Right.
guess like, what would it be for you?
That's a really good question. I think I think my biggest compliments I receive often is your content makes me feel seen. Yeah. So it helps me to feel encouraged to keep producing.
Yeah, it's I guess like it's relatable, right?
Yeah. And it creates a safe space for people to feel quirky, or if I don't know how to date, I'm okay, or flirting is weird,
Mm-hmm. You'd be
uh,
surprised. You'd be surprised. Like some people struggle with those small things, and like now they learn how to just go about it in a better way. Cause sometimes I think society puts too many scripts on dating and flirting. So like, you have to flirt. It's a science behind it. It's really not. You just do it. You just flirt
it's
with the person you like. You just ask the person you like, man. Like, listen, I like you.
I mean, but as adults, that can be hard
Yeah,
because people done dealt with rejection. I mean,
yeah, it
and
plays a part. It plays a part. But going with what you said earlier on today, it's like, man, what's for you is for you. Those people who rejected you, man, that just wasn't for you.
for
Even
sure,
though you probably liked them, but that just wasn't for you. That
I,
that don't mean that this person in front of you isn't though.
valid. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's so true. Um,
you know what I mean. So yeah, that's what I would say.
good. I like that. So true.
Me too. I just you got to shoot your shot. And congratulations on wilding out, man. So man,
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely. So matter of fact, you know what I'm saying, when can we see you on there?
Well, so you must not have watched the vlog.
I didn't. Oh, I didn't. I missed that
Totally,
one.
totally cool.
No.
So I auditioned for Wild and Out. I did not make it.
Oh man, dang,
Yeah.
man. Where's Nick Cannon? What's his problem?
I know, right? He was
What's his
there.
problem?
He was at the
Yeah,
audition. Oh my God, I haven't been that nervous in so long.
for real. How and so tell me like how was it? So when you auditioned, like when did you get nervous? Like as soon as you got on stage, so you got in front of Nick, like tell us about it.
Yeah, so they emailed me and they were like, you need to know these two games. So the games were leaving a voicemail, like
Okay.
any celebrity they choose,
Yeah.
and the award goes to, and then you just act like whatever celebrity they choose. So I'm like, I don't do impersonations. So I'm like, Jesus. So I took a nap. I took a nap after that email. I'm like, bruh,
Yeah, it was enough.
it
That
was
was
enough.
enough for the day.
Yes. And so I studied. I literally Googled pop culture. So like Oprah popped up, Will Smith. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have somebody. So when I get there, I'm confident. I've been practicing. I get there and it's a white guy leaving out of the audition room. He is red, sweating, and he like stuttering. He like, man, I just feel like I just did good. And I'm just talking to him. I'm feeling good. Like you got good vibes. So I feel like you're gonna do well. And I'm like, oh, thank you. So he had been through. I grabbed like a prop off of the um waiting desk or whatever, and I walked in. So I walk in and it's a long table to my left, and then it's a white backdrop to my right. And it's a older white guy, it's Nick Cannon, it's the producer and it's this white lady. Then it's like the biggest camera I ever seen. And then two bright lights, and then it's like a table with snacks, and it's like 10 people back there. I'm like, Jesus. So they was like, introduce yourself. So I introduced myself. And two, in the waiting room, it was a comedian, and he was like, I'm just gonna do a set. Like, I'm gonna do one of my sets. And I'm like, y'all not doing the email? Everybody had their own act, and I literally
Yeah.
only had what I practiced. So
Wow.
so that was a lesson. Come with your own,
Mm.
you know. I learned a lot, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm.
But they were really nice. But
Mm-hmm.
I started doing my jokes, and my words started leaving me. I'm like,
Oh man. That's probably the first time that ever happened, right? That's probably the
lit,
first time that ever happened to you, huh?
literally, I started narrating. I don't never want to see that audition tape.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
But
but
like like we all do for one of those though. Like you been doing your thing. You been going up for so long, and like like you had to meet that big stage at some point. Be like, well, I'm here. Wow.
hey, and it's
You
my first
kind of
audition.
yeah. You like, well, I'm here. Damn.
Yeah, for sure. And like DJ Direct, like. he called me and was like, I auditioned back in the '90s. I got so many tapes I don't ever want to see. Like, stay
Yeah,
encouraged.
yeah,
So it's just part of the process.
it is. It really is. Uh, I said, man, look, man, you definitely gotta do Wild and Out and a couple others again. Now, you just gotta do it. I don't care what it is.
That
You
maybe
just,
I'll
you
be
just
a guest on there by the time I make it through.
man, you better go and claim it. You better go ahead and claim it, man. I'm just saying.
Hey, love it. That's
Hey,
fun.
so you know what? So like, anytime you doing your skits like in church, anytime you trying to shoot your shot at church.
Mhm.
So I'm just willing to bet, like, I guess like that's been you on like a few Sundays, right? That's been you either shooting your shot or getting pulled up on, right?
You know,
That's been you on a few
I,
Sundays.
in real life, I actually go to church for church.
Yeah,
Most people
we
I
all
see
do.
be married. I don't be seeing single men at church. I ain't
Mm,
gonna hold you. Yeah. Um, it's interesting.
yeah.
I'm trying to think the last time I was hit on. Maybe gas station, but not church.
Man, you know what? You don't have to explain that one, but yeah, you don't have to explain that one. It's cool, but yeah, but nah, nah, don't get me wrong. Now the people still shoot this shot at church now because like man, they do it through hugs and kisses.
Oh yeah, the hug be a little tight.
Yeah, then and the kiss be a little wet too. Oh, for real.
That's funny.
Oh, for real.
That's
Man, yeah, I mean that what I noticed. I'm like, man, come on, man, you got old enough to be my grandma, like, for real.
I
Yeah, you saw me when I was a kid, when I was like 5 years old. You doing this? Come on.
ready for you to grow up.
Hey, so
That's
like
funny.
you can hang out with one historical figure for a day, or it'd be Michelle Obama. It might be Katherine Johnson from Hidden Figures. It'd be anybody. Like, who would it be?
They gotta be alive or past, or it don't matter.
Don't matter.
For one whole day.
Yeah, whole day. Well, you know what? We don't have to say the whole day. It could just be for lunch. It just be for that, maybe. You just talking to him.
I would. This might sound cliche,
What's
but I
that?
would want to hang out with Jesus.
What would
I
you
would,
ask him? What would you ask Jesus that you haven't prayed to him about already?
I would
One
really.
thing.
Um. Hmm. That's a really good question. Um. I would ask him how to access his healing power. I know it's through the blood, but I know a lot of people who struggle with anxiety, depression, and a lot of things that I feel like we should be healed from.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I would love for him. It'd probably be a simple answer. It'd be like, drink your water. You never have to thirst anymore. I don't know.
He,
But
he he'll probably just say what he's been saying. Trust me, right?
yeah,
He'll probably say what he's always said. Just trust me. You know what I mean?
man, that would be
But
terrible if I asked that, then I just knew the answer. Like
but then
Jesus.
again, you know what? I can't I can't speak for him. I won't try to do that. But I mean, it would be interesting to ask him. I guess how does he go about healing us? Like I guess like why does he make us wait in those seasons?
Yeah, some
I think we all maybe may be curious to know that, but most times though it was always worth the wait, even though we didn't feel like waiting.
yeah, and it all worked for our good.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, I would love to hang out with JC.
JC, Jesus Christ, like like You know what? I'm gonna throw this out there. Like, if y'all gonna play 1-on-1 in basketball, who, like I said, who you think will win?
Between who?
You and Jesus.
Well, imagine Jesus with a crossover. That
You
would be
think so? But then you cross him over, you gotta ask for forgiveness.
that's funny. If I break his ankles, he gonna have to be healed.
Yeah. Well, I don't think he gonna need no healing though. I think
That's
he'll just keep playing.
you right.
I think
You
he'll keep right on playing. It won't be no ACL injury for him.
nah, he
It won't
he.
be none of that.
I probably won't even score on Jesus.
You don't think so? You wouldn't try?
No, he my savior.
So what you just gonna get on the ball back? You ain't gonna try to score it now.
I don't want to compete. Never been asked that question. That's funny. Who you think will win between you and Jesus?
Man, it's always the first we come around here. It's always the first. Yeah.
Give him buckets.
Huh?
You say you're gonna
I
give
ain't
him
gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie now. I'm not gonna ever try to overstep him now. But in the game of basketball, I feel like anybody can get it out there.
oh my God. That's funny.
I'm for
That's
real. Like I feel like like that was just my little safe haven. Like, you know what? We can sell this in 1-on-1. Whatever disagreement we got, we play 1-on-1.
for real.
Yeah,
I love
it don't even matter. It don't care that you taller than me. You could be like Shannon Sharp. We play 1-on-1, bro. We'll see who win this.
that's so real. That's legit. I love it.
Yeah. Hey, for real. But as we begin to wrap up, like tell me about you already told me about your parents, being very influential on you and how they impacted your life. But for me, it was my first grade teacher. And, I just found it probably like last month. I just found the number one day I called her, and she was still alive. She was still over there, Miss Ann Duncan. But she was just very inspirational to me. She just allowed me to be myself. She kind of gave me that motherly influence at school. You know,
Mm,
just all believed in the brother. She would give me Christmas ornaments every year till I was like in the 5th grade. I remember that.
hey, that's
Yeah,
so
that was lit. So it's a bunch of teachers I could think of, even like all my old basketball coaches. They really believe in the brother. They say, look, man, like you could be great. And, like when you decide to do it, and that's what it took. When I decided to do it, that's when everything changed.
that's
But I
so
just want to know, who got some of the most influential people in your life? Could it be a teacher, a neighbor? It be somebody from church maybe?
that's a really good question. My grandma, we
Oh
call her
man.
Nana. She
Yeah.
was really influential. She passed in 2018,
Oh
but
man.
yeah, she passed when she was 89. But
Hmm.
she was filled with so much wisdom,
That's a blessing
and
though.
she was hip, so she would check out my YouTubes, like
Yeah.
receipts, and she'd be like, I don't really understand this, baby. What was you trying to
Hey,
say?
so what did grandma say about your skits though? Like you shooting your shot and everything. What she had to say about that?
I actually started to shooting my shots after she passed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so my flirting skits, she never seen any of those. But
Oh
she used to always say, "I'm gonna see you on TV." That was her thing. And when she passed, I said that I was like, I'm gonna get on TV.
man,
Yeah,
grandparents always put those big dreams inside of us, man. Before we even thought about going that far. We probably just started doing it just for fun. But they saw you making it big from the beginning.
be having some projected vision.
Yeah, and then when it actually happened, yes. Mm-hmm.
You just
When
don't
it
know
actually,
how life's gonna unfold and who's gonna be here.
yeah. I mean, and they said they tell you long before this stuff even take place. And then like
Yeah,
it might happen like a couple years later. You be like, me and my grandma talked about this before. Yeah.
yeah. I know. Life is weird.
We talked about this before. Like, yeah,
That's so true. Yeah,
man. You know what? Huh?
she was a
What
really
was-
big.
Oh yeah. Oh, well, I bet. I bet. You got any siblings?
I do. I have an older sister and a younger brother.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, Amber and Austin.
Okay, okay. And
Yeah,
Whitney.
Whitney in the
Uh,
middle.
you in the middle. You in the
Hmm.
middle. You down there in the paint. Any of them hoop too?
Well, both my siblings were good at sports, but they ain't really stick with it. My sister, she got hurt a lot. She,
No.
yeah, she was kind of uncoordinated, but she was a track star. She did
For
track,
real. Yeah.
and then my brother, he was good at a lot of sports. But he kind of got into music more, so he played the saxophone.
Mm.
Yeah, so
I'm about to
he
say, man, you talking about getting hurt a lot. You made it sound like you crossing over too much or something.
well, no, you know how people just accident prone.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. I do.
Yeah, that's how my sister. It's like, how did you do that?
She was
And
like she was kind of like Anthony Davis, right?
mm, that's a good one.
Man, that man get hurt, man, just from walking down the street, man. Like, bro, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, bro? Come on, man.
That's so true. How old is he?
Huh?
How old is Anthony Davis?
Man, you know what? AD gotta be like 32, 33. He not old. LeBron way older than him. And he don't be hurt like that. LeBron
I,
almost 40. He almost 40. He don't get hurt like that. He 38.
he not retiring soon? Probably
I
not.
hope not.
Yeah. What the
I
game
hope
on?
not. I hope LeBron give at least 2 more years. I know he might be tired, he played a lot of basketball in his life, so body probably beat up, That's probably why he said that.
When did Kobe retire?
Kobe retired around like 38 himself. He did. He retired around the same age.
He been gone 3 years, huh?
Kobe? No, Kobe been gone about five or it's about how long he been passed? Yeah.
Yeah.
Say probably about three or 4 years. I know that's crazy. Nah, it happened in 2020. I remember it.
Yep. So that's
I'm up
3.
seeing on CNN. I'm like, no, not Kobe. Like that one celebrity deal, him and Michael Jackson, like they actually touched me, you know what I'm saying? Like I actually knew him. Y'all like Kobe? Yeah.
It's like you don't think about them till it's like, wow, they not here no more.
Yeah. And then man, like something like the way they died too. It was just tragic.
Yeah.
It was just tragic. So I'm just like, no.
Oh, seriously, yeah. But LeBron, yeah, that's crazy to think he the same age as when Kobe.
Yeah. I
The
mean,
people tickets for Kobe's last game, like they was sky
you
high.
went. You went to
Oh
the
no,
game?
I didn't go. Did you?
Over? Nah, I ain't make it either. I wish I could have.
I
But
know.
I seen Braun play a couple times though.
Really?
I seen him play in Atlanta and Memphis, and I seen him playing in Birmingham too when they came there.
Wow, was it good?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was always lit. Cause last game I saw him in Atlanta, I had like some floor seats. I saw him up close then. Yeah. Yeah. So I like, okay, Braun, I see you. Yeah.
You go crazy.
Oh, yeah, he went off every time I seen him. One time when I wasn't impressed when he was in Miami one time, and they came to Atlanta, and he didn't even play. I'm like, bro, what you doing?
Dang.
He sat out on me. He down over. He had a suit on. Bro, what you
Dang.
doing? And they had Juwan Howard in the game. What is this?
I want my
Juwan Howard was playing, huh?
money back.
Yeah, I was like, bro. And then like Dwayne Wade when he wasn't doing nothing that night for real. He was just passing the ball. Like D Wade, y'all tripping.
They did show.
And they ain't give me no show that night. Like I know what I'm saying. I was just walking around, man, just enjoying the game, walking around, see who's in that thing.
Yeah. I I think the only I haven't been to too many NBA games. Growing up, we used to go to the Pistons games because I'm from Michigan,
Yeah.
and Grant Hill. We used to see Grant Hill.
Yeah, now that was my boy. I had a pair of his shoes, them Filas. I had some.
Yeah, he was. We had the jersey and everything.
Which
Pistons.
one? Which one? The green jersey or the blue one?
It was. I think we had the white one with the green on the outside, and then the Pistons was like
Yeah, the little horse, the
it
little
was.
horse in there. Yeah,
Yeah,
I like those jerseys. I like those.
that was really nice.
I like him and Allen Houston.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, him and Allen Houston played with them. Yeah, man, Grant was that dude. But see, man, I was a big Michael Jordan fan, obviously, but like Allen Iverson was my dude too. That's why I wanted to play like. He had that crossover, man. I was like, this dude cold.
Ooh, it's a different type of crossover.
Oh yeah, I don't think anybody could ever copy that. Like not even John Morant. Nah, he tough.
Yeah,
But Iverson crossover just gonna always be top tier. Well,
yeah.
there's one person that does come close. You know, Jamal Crawford.
Mark Crawford. Is he
Yeah,
now?
he played. Nah, he don't play no more. He played for a few teams like the Clippers, the Timberwolves. But yeah, check him out though. He nasty. He's pretty nasty out there. Yeah.
What 6'2"? He wasn't tall either.
Nah. He like man. They say AI 6 feet, but he probably about 5'10".
Shut
He,
up.
he probably about 5. Man, he ain't that tall though. And he, you know what I'm saying, he a little dude. He ain't no big dude either. He a little dude.
He was up against Jordan. Like he put his reps in.
Yeah, I mean, he wouldn't get. I mean, he made look for him to go against Jordan like that. Step to Jordan like, yeah, come here. Ain't nobody ever did that. Ain't nobody did that to Michael Jordan. During that time, they were scared of Mike. Really, they
Yeah.
were scared of him. But you know, AI said, okay, come here. Like I'm finna.
Crossed them too.
I'm about to do you. Like that's how he was. Yeah,
That's that's a different type of
like,
identity.
yeah, he wasn't even afraid. He wasn't even afraid of the man. But
Come on. I love
like, yeah, me too. I mean, that's what I'm about.
it. Yeah. That's a
Yeah,
different type of mentality.
yeah, for real. But listen,
So,
so I'm really glad you took the time to sit down and interview with Right Now Radio today. But like, as I begin to look at my watch again, tell us what time is it?
Right Now Radio. Eesh.
Okay, I'm just trying to see you gonna have it this time. I just want to see you gonna do it.
Oh, hour. Let me see.
Yeah, for real.
Right Now Radio, was that it?
Right Now Radio, right now.
Right Now.
Yeah,
Right Now Radio.
right now. I like the dance you put with it too. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna start recording real quick. Hold on.